Welcome to our in-depth analysis of the NBA's most intriguing lottery picks. In this video, we'll explore the stories of high-potential players who entered the league with immense expectations but now face uncertain futures. From underwhelming performances to stalled development, these athletes could find themselves out of the NBA by 2025. What went wrong? What lessons can be learned? Stay tuned as we break down their journeys, their challenges, and the critical moments that shaped their careers. Don't miss this compelling look at the unpredictable world of professional basketball. 1. James Wiseman. James Wiseman, the second overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft by the Golden State Warriors, has faced a challenging start to his professional career. Despite being a highly touted prospect, the 7-footer has struggled to meet expectations due to recurring injuries and inconsistent performances on the court. After limited opportunities in Golden State, Wiseman was traded to the Detroit Pistons, a move that many hoped would provide him with a fresh start. However, his role and playing time in Detroit remain uncertain. While he has shown flashes of potential, Wiseman has yet to establish himself as a dominant force in the paint, which was anticipated when he entered the league. At just 22 years old, Wiseman still has time to develop and prove his worth in the NBA. However, the clock is ticking for the young center to solidify his place and make a meaningful impact in a league that demands consistency and resilience. 2. Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes, selected 7th overall by the Detroit Pistons in the 2020 NBA draft, continues to face challenges in establishing himself as a reliable contributor in the league. While the young guard has demonstrated glimpses of defensive prowess, his offensive game remains a significant concern. Hayes has struggled with consistency in shooting, a critical skill for modern guards, as well as decision-making on the court. These shortcomings have raised questions about his long-term fit in a league increasingly focused on efficiency and versatility from backcourt players. Despite his potential on the defensive end, where he has shown the ability to disrupt plays and guard multiple positions, his inability to produce offensively has limited his impact. As the Pistons rebuild around a young core, Hayes' development will be under close scrutiny. With competition for minutes intensifying, the 22-year-old will need to address his offensive inefficiencies to solidify his place in Detroit's future plans. For now, his career remains at a crossroads, with time running out to prove he can live up to his lottery pick status. 3. Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs, the 5th overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft by the Orlando Magic, has showcased his defensive prowess but continues to face challenges on the offensive end. Known for his tenacity and ability to disrupt opponents on defense, Suggs has yet to translate that same consistency to his offensive game. In particular, issues such as inconsistent shooting and turnovers have hindered his progress. These struggles have raised concerns, especially considering the Magic's crowded backcourt. With a deep rotation of guards competing for minutes, Suggs could find himself at risk of losing playing time if his offensive performance does not improve. As the Magic look to build a competitive young core, Suggs will need to refine his offensive skills to secure his role within the team. The coming seasons will be critical for the young guard to prove he can be a two-way contributor and live up to his high draft selection. 4. Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson, the 4th overall pick in the 2017 NBA draft by the Phoenix Suns, entered the league with high expectations. Known for his athleticism and defensive potential, Jackson was seen as a promising two-way player. However, his journey in the NBA has been far from smooth. Since his rookie season, Jackson has struggled with inconsistency on both ends of the court. Despite flashes of brilliance, he has been unable to establish himself as a reliable contributor. His stints with multiple teams, including the Memphis Grizzlies and Detroit Pistons, have highlighted his inability to carve out a defined role. As younger, more consistent talent continues to emerge across the league, Jackson's opportunities have dwindled. Once a top prospect, his future in the NBA now appears uncertain. While still only 26 years old, time is running out for him to make a lasting impact in professional basketball. Jackson's story serves as a reminder of how difficult it can be to transition from a high draft pick to a sustainable NBA career. Whether he can reinvent himself remains to be seen. 5. Frank Ntilikina. Frank Ntilikina, selected 8th overall by the New York Knicks in the 2017 NBA Draft, has carved out a reputation as a solid defensive presence. Known for his length, agility, and ability to guard multiple positions, Ntilikina has consistently demonstrated value on the defensive end of the floor. However, his offensive struggles have significantly hindered his impact and playing time in the league. Throughout his career, Ntilikina has faced criticism for his lack of scoring and limited playmaking ability. Despite flashes of potential, his offensive contributions have not developed to meet the expectations of a lottery pick. This has made it challenging for teams to rely on him as a primary or even secondary guard option. As the NBA increasingly prioritizes versatile guards who can contribute on both ends of the court, Ntilikina's one-dimensional skill set may lead teams to explore other options. While his defensive capabilities remain an asset, his future in the league may depend on whether he can expand his offensive repertoire and become a more well-rounded player. For now, Ntilikina's role appears to be that of a defensive specialist, with questions lingering about his long-term fit in today's NBA. 6. Ziaire Williams. Selected 10th overall in the 2021 NBA Draft by the Memphis Grizzlies, Ziaire Williams entered the league with high expectations due to his athleticism and potential. However, 2 seasons into his career, the 6 feet 8 inches forward has yet to establish himself as a consistent contributor. While Williams has displayed flashes of promise, particularly with his ability to defend multiple positions and occasional scoring bursts, his inconsistency remains a concern. On offense, his shooting and decision-making have been erratic, while defensively, lapses in focus have limited his effectiveness. As the Grizzlies continue to build around their core of Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Desmond Bane, the team's aspiration to contend for championships leaves little room for developmental setbacks. Williams will need to make significant strides in both production and reliability to secure his place in Memphis' rotation. With the pressure mounting, the upcoming season could be a pivotal moment for Williams to prove he belongs in the league. If he fails to capitalize on his opportunities, his future with the Grizzlies, and potentially in the NBA, could be in jeopardy. 7. Mo Bamba. Selected 6th overall by the Orlando Magic in the 2018 NBA Draft, Mo Bamba entered the league with high expectations. His towering size, impressive wingspan, and shot-blocking ability made him a tantalizing prospect for teams in need of a defensive anchor. However, 5 years into his professional journey, questions remain about his long-term impact in the NBA. While Bamba has shown flashes of brilliance, his lack of physicality and inconsistent performances have limited his growth. Despite his potential, he has struggled to establish himself as a dominant presence on both ends of the court. As the league continues to favor more versatile and dynamic big men, Bamba's skill set has yet to evolve significantly to meet modern demands. This inconsistency has made him expendable for teams seeking immediate contributions. While he still possesses raw talent and defensive upside, the clock is ticking for Bamba to prove he can be more than just a role player in the NBA. For now, his career trajectory remains uncertain, as franchises weigh his potential against his limitations. 8. Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish, the 10th overall pick in the 2019 NBA Draft by the Atlanta Hawks, entered the league with high expectations due to his versatile skill set and potential as a two-way player. However, his journey in the NBA so far has been marked by inconsistency and frequent transitions between teams. Reddish has shown flashes of brilliance, displaying his ability to score and defend at a high level. Yet, questions about his effort and consistency have hindered his ability to solidify a key role on any roster. Despite moments where he has demonstrated the talent that made him a lottery pick, these performances have been sporadic, leaving teams hesitant to invest long-term in the young forward. At just 24 years old, Reddish still has time to turn his career around, but the window for proving himself as a reliable NBA player may be narrowing. His ability to address concerns about his focus and work ethic will be crucial in determining whether he can achieve the potential many saw in him coming out of Duke. For now, Reddish remains a player with untapped promise, striving to find stability in a competitive league. And there you have it, an in-depth look at players who are at a crossroads in their careers. While the clock is ticking, there's still hope for them to make the necessary adjustments and thrive at the highest level. Only time will tell if they seize this opportunity or fade from the spotlight. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on more sports stories, insights, and breakdowns, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support helps us bring you even more quality content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.